Hi everyone, I hope you're doing great. This is Swati with you, and today I'm going to talk to you about the is there any possibility that you will not get married ever? No marriage yoga in your life, and everything related to marriage, whether you should marry, whether you should not marry. Where marriage is a very, very important part of everybody's life. We are all so worried about it. Your parents are so worried about it. For some people, it's very easy. Like, quickly, they find the right person in their life very early. They get married, everything goes well, and voila, you're married. But what if you are not getting married? It's getting delayed and delayed and delayed, and the people who are coming in your life are not right for you. You're having constant breakups and you don't know what to do. You're thinking whether do you have the no marriage yoga. Now let's talk about astrology, and if I will say that seventh house is the most important house for knowing about your marriage, and you can just study the planets sitting there, what is the vibration, to know exactly how your married life is going to happen. If your seventh house is really empty, which it means, and the seventh lord is malefic planet is sitting there, so if seventh house is empty, it means that there is no planet which is going to drive the fuel, the energy of that house. If there is a benefic planet, like let's say Jupiter and Venus, they are the prime responsible for getting you married. Jupiter number one, Venus also equally. So if they are present, then your marriage will happen very fast. If they're not there, if there is no planet, then there is difficulty, there is a delay. But of course, I'm not saying that if there is no planet in seventh house, you won't get married, but there can be a delay. And if there is a malefic planet sitting there, like let's say Mars, Ketu, Rahu, Saturn, or therefore they're creating some sort of conjunction there, or if they are there is a malefic yoga happening there, also it creates a delay in marriage. Now coming to no marriage yoga, well, no marriage yoga is not something which is, there's a specific planet combination that it will make it happen. It's a combination of many bad planetary connections in your chart which gives the no marriage yoga. If it's very bad, like your Jupiter is damaged, Venus is damaged, your malefic planet sitting in the seventh house, or if you have manglik dosh, which you say, all these things, and in your navangsh is equally horrible. So the combination of everything can give you the no marriage yoga, or and also I have seen one thing is Shani Chandra yoga, the Vish yoga, also in the seventh house, can either create a great delay in marriage, or it can also create a no marriage yoga if your Jupiter is equally damaged in your chart. So for no marriage yoga, it has to be like there are many combinations which are really pointing in that direction. But what I feel is that you should not be worried if you have a no marriage yoga. Maybe it's because of your karmic situation, destiny is punishing you, but maybe it's for the good, because I have seen like many people who didn't get married, like whether it's Swami Vivekanand, whether it's APJ Abdul Kalam, who did not get married, yet they were highly successful in their life. Even Mr. Ratan Tata also, he didn't get married. But look what he has created, this huge empire he created, and how much he achieved in his life. He was so, he got all the time to do what he wanted to do. He had a great passion. So I believe that if marriage is not happening, then forget about it and focus on a big goal in your life, anything you want to do, because you are free to do it. You do not have to take any responsibility of your husband or wife or kids or anything. You can totally focus on your business or your career, or let's say you are an artist, then you can work, whatever work you are doing as an artist, you can focus on that. Or let's say you want to be a politician, or you want to be a great scientist, or all these things, the professions which require a lot of dedication and a lot of hard work and a lot of passion and a lot of time also. You take up some project like that and keep on working on that, and you will enjoy it more than your married life. And you do not have to worry if your friends or your brothers or sisters are getting married and they're having kids. And trust me, it's not, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's a okay thing. I mean, just having kids and getting married is not everything of life. I mean, it's just a small part of life. If they are doing it and you are not getting married, do not worry about that. Because what I have seen is that people paint a very beautiful picture about the marriage. They post these beautiful pictures, they say these beautiful stories, but they lie about everything. They lie about the fights which happen between couples. They lie about the pain they're going through in their own married life, or how troubled they are from their own kids. Nobody tells you that truth. Rather, a single person is completely mentally free, and you do not have to deal with a toxic husband or wife anymore, or kids anymore. You can totally focus on yourself. So do not worry if you're not getting married. You know, and also in spiritual sense, and in sense of astrology also, I will say, whatever I know about spirituality, a human being is born for liberation. Your sole purpose of your life is to attain liberation, moksha. What is liberation? I will not say some hi-fi stuff that you have, your soul will fly away or something like that. But what I want to say is that liberation means getting freed from all bondages of life, all bondages of society. And what are the bondages? Relationship, money, or health. You have to learn how to be financially free. You have to learn how to be free from toxic relationship, from bondages. Nobody should control you mentally, emotionally, or psychologically. You should be free to take your own decision, to be a leader, to do what you want to do. You should have enough freedom to dictate what I want from my life, and I will do that. Nobody can force me. Getting that freedom, to get that freedom, you have to work hard. You have to work on every aspect of your life, and for that you need time. But we're continuing with that topic, no marriage yoga. Let me tell you about some more planets. There is a thing called Manglik dosh, you must be knowing, or called Kuja dosh. So in that, what is Manglik dosh? It's Manglik dosh is coming from planet Mars, and presence of Mars in certain houses, and especially the 7th house, gives you the Manglik dosh, which kind of delays your marriage for quite a long time. And you have to do certain rituals and puja, or certain things to reduce the effect of Manglik dosh in your life. Also, if you have a very weak moon or Chandra, then there is a possibility that marriage can be delayed in your life. Also, I've seen 7th Ketu people also, there is a delay in marriage because they're simply not interested in getting married. They feel that marriage is a wastage of time, because in their past life they got married, but they were quite troubled by it. So somehow they will run away from marriage and waiting for a long time. And even if they get married also, they will go in a long distance relationship. 7 Ketu, 1 Rahu people, Lagna Rahu, 7 Ketu people, they mostly focus on themselves because that's what they were born to do. And that can create a disturbance in their married life. Or they will focus so much on themselves that they will not get married because they are not meeting people, or they're not showing any interest on the potential partner, so they are not getting married. If 6th, 8th and 12th house is very strong, and there are a lot of planets there, they also create obstacles in marriage, because 6th, 8th, 12th is what? It's like pending karma. Difficulties of your life will come, and suddenly it will not allow you to get married. Or you'll make mistakes, you will choose the wrong people. The wrong people will come in your life because they are supposed to come in your life. Like you will say, why I am so good, but why I'm meeting the wrong people, why I'm attracting the wrong energies of the wrong people, wrong partners who are toxic, or why there is this there's this thing, many women attract the wrong men, the toxic men in their life, and it becomes a cycle because psychologically they're wired that way. They will always be attracted to the men who are very, very negative, toxic. The toxic masculinity is there inside them, or they pretend to be something in the first or second date, and after a few days they are behaving like a monster. They have this energy of attracting the wrong men. And same for men also. Many times men you see, normally, if you have read psychology, it's basically we always attract the men and women who are similar to our parents. So let's say a man has a toxic mother or a controlling mother, so the man is normally attracted to a controlling woman in his life, a woman who's always checking on him, is asking about his money, his friend circles, if he has any female friends or not. And there are also women who they like to use the man, like in the way that they exploit the man financially to enjoy all things of life without having to pay for it. So some men attract these women, and because maybe in their childhood they had controlling women in their life, controlling mothers, and they were okay with that. So when they grow up also, they are okay with a controlling woman in their life. So you have to work psychologically, you have to free your mind also. Like, as in, you have to heal yourself, either go to a doctor or psychiatrist, or you can do astrological remedies to free your mind. There are many beautiful remedies, like listening to healing mantras, giving affirmations to yourself. You have to work on your mind and heal it. And you have to know what patterns are running inside you, psychological patterns, what kind of parent you had, what you dealt in your childhood, and why you have become this person who is not allowing any positivity in his or her life. You see, I will say, check your dating patterns, like what kind of people are you attracting, and try to rectify it. Write it in your diary, like, let's say, all the men and the women in your life, your lovers, whoever came, just figure it out. What is their particular nature which attracted you, and how it changed, and why did you allow it to change. And then if you see your astrological chart also, you will find it that there are toxic planets, or let's say malefic planets, in your 5th house and 7th house. It will attract the negative energy people in your life. Maybe because karma, your destiny was there to attract the wrong people, and that delays the marriage because you are not finding the right person. That's why you're not getting married, and you're not finding it because your karma is to deal with these people. And many of these lovers, ex-lovers of your life, are I will say past life connections. Maybe you hurt them in your past life, maybe you cheated them, and now they're going to do that. And also I have seen that if any person has gone through this pain of of delay in marriage, so if somebody is maybe in your past life you promised someone to get married and you didn't turn up on the altar on the day of the marriage, or maybe you canceled the wedding in the last minute for no reason, like for not a good reason, just because you changed your mind and you gave immense amount of pain to the woman or the man, and maybe that is coming back. Also, you have to check your Navamsh chart. If your Navamsh chart 7th house is damaged, 7th lord is damaged, or 9th house 9th lord is damaged, these also create issues in getting married. And also check the Lagna of the Navamsh chart. If your Lagna of the Navamsh is not good, also the Lagna lord is not good, or malefic planets are sitting on the Lagna, that will also create a delay in marriage. And Saturn is one of the planet which creates a delay in marriage. Like if there is a position of Saturn in 1st house, 7th house, 5th house, then definitely there will be a delay in your marriage. Rahu also, to some extent, especially 7th Rahu people, you will say that they will not be satisfied with people. They will be very dissatisfied. So because why you are not getting married is because you are getting options. They will get many options, but then you'll be very choosy and picky about the people who are coming in your life. Like you will find some fault in them, or maybe you want more, maybe you want better, or something like that, because Rahu is never satisfied. So you'll not be satisfied with the people coming in your life, and that will create a delay in your marriage. And also 7th Rahu people, I've seen that they can have, the people who come in their life are coming as illusions, like a mirage. Like people, in the first meet, they will pretend, show themselves as someone, but later on you will know, like, no, this person is something else. There's another side. They will always show, all the people they will find in their life will be fake people, tricksters, liars, pretending to be someone. They're not that person. And then if you do not have the intelligence to understand really who the person is, then you will make mistakes. And when you make mistakes, your marriage gets delayed, because you allotted some time to that person who came in your life, and you could have allotted that time to a better human being, like someone who would have committed to you, like making the right choice is important to get married, and for that, why is it that you are unable to make the right choice? Why is it that you're always making the wrong choice and finding the wrong partners or attracting them? It's because there's something inside you is wrong. So something inside you is weak. That's why you do not know that you still have not understood human beings and life itself. That a person who is saying these fancy words like I love you, I care for you, I want to marry you, he might be saying these things, but he's not saying it because he wants to be with you and get married. He wants something else. Maybe he has some ulterior motive to just have some pleasure out of you and run away, or maybe he just wants time pass. He's not commitment material, and maybe he's wearing nice clothes. He's saying, he's taking you out on these dates and giving red roses, but you should always look beyond the red roses and those dates and those restaurant visits and those sweet talks. Try to see things beyond that. And how do you know that? You check that person. How is this person treating other people? How is he talking about his ex-girlfriend? How is he talking about the women in his life in the past? Is he talking about them or not? And if he is talking, is he talking about them with respect or with disgust? From there, you'll know something about him. Figure it out. How much money he earns? Does he have a stable job or not? How does he respect his parents? Does he respect women normally? What is his viewpoint about the world, about politics, about literature, about religion? Is he well educated? Can he talk? Can he have a good conversation? And how is he a kind human being? Is he loyal? Does he come in time? Whatever he's saying, whatever, like small things, like he says I will meet you at 5 p.m. Does he come at 5 p.m. or is coming late, or is he coming early? Is he cancelling what he's saying? So you have to see like a detective, you have to see the other things and points, and you must write in a diary or something. You must investigate. Do not say yes so quickly. Do not agree to date someone, or do not be so fast in dating someone so quickly. Then only you can avoid these dating mistakes. So guys, that was all about no marriage yoga. I spoke other things also because I feel that all these things are related to the possibility of getting married. But if you are not getting married, then do not worry. Please focus on yourself, because see, there are two things can happen. If you have no marriage yoga, you will never get married. But then if you can turn this thing into something really positive, like having a great career, then it will compensate for that. Or second thing is that if there is a delay in marriage, it will seem like there is no marriage, but then in some chart it's being delayed. So eventually, let's say some people get married in their late 40s or 50s or 60s and 70s also these days. So if it is that, then nature is preparing you, making you a better human being, more intelligent, smarter person. Because in 20s you might be a fool, but you might be a stupid girl in 20s making mistakes, but in 30s, 40s, 50s, well, you will become a smart woman, because an older woman is always a smart woman. As you grow older, you will become smarter. Same for men also. So when you become smarter, you become a better person, you will attract someone like you, a strong, make yourself so awesome that one day you attract an amazing human being who really brings positivity in your life. On that note, I will end this video. It's already got really long. Thank you so much for watching this video.